Hello, fellow travelers, sacredly inspired beings of love and light. Yes, I'm here today. It is Sunday, September 13th, for our weekly energy update. And I chose some cards to help guide us today with the message that wants to come through from Spirit to all of you to help us at this time. And as with any reading that I do, I offer myself as a channel to receive and convey the highest and greatest good, the blessings, the wisdom, the guidance, the direction, the blessings, did I say that? Whatever's needed to help us at this time to connect and align with the highest and greatest good. And with a lot of suffering that is happening on our planet in front of our eyes right now, I think that we're needing some direction and guidance. So I have chosen the Mother Mary deck, so the Divine Mother, to come through and be a guardian for us and bring us a message. And then I also chose the angels and ancestors. So those three groups, so to speak, the angelic realm that I know are God's messengers, God's right hand energies that are with us, that only have our highest and greatest good. The ancestors, which are all those who have come before us, whether they're related to us or our friends, who ultimately we're all related. We've all come from one source. And so the ancestors are here, and with some timely messages. Angels and ancestors, and then the Divine Mother. The Divine Mother, who is works very closely with me, and I believe is really needed right now. So her message, her card that came through is Our Lady of Starting Over. Here we go. And when I first saw this card, when it was just taken out of the deck a moment ago for us, I thought, yeah, it's like we get a do-over, you know, and we might not. So I know that there are several ways that we do have do-overs, or several areas that we do have a do-over, and then there might be some that we don't. And we're at a critical point right now where if we don't change our ways as how we take care of our planet, this destruction is going to continue to happen. And one way to do so that you can do in your daily life is to do whatever you can do to lessen the using of the resources. So and also taking some time to really think about where do your resources come from? Where does the water come from? Where does the food you eat come from? And who takes care of your needs in that way? And give thanks and gratitude and find it out. We're Our Lady of Starting Over. Let's see what she might have to say here. Yeah, so it's about letting something go, releasing, grieving a loss, and while we're doing that, letting her, the Mother, the Divine Mother, give you nourishment. Letting her nourish you with the courage you need to let this go. Let go however you might be mistreating yourself or others in your life, whether it be the Mother Earth, family, friends, and a lot of it is your own self. because it does start with you. And what do you say to yourself? How do you treat yourself? How do you treat your body? The way we treat our bodies is the way we treat Mother Earth. And if we help it takes a lot of courage. So our Mother is here to help us. Whatever we're needing to up our game in self-care and care for those, the planet, we got to do it. And shedding and releasing anything that is not that doesn't help us flourish and thrive. So we all have those ways of being, those habits that are in no way helping us flourish. They may be helping us cope, but they're not helping us flourish. So releasing, cleansing, it's a lot about that. The first card that we got in our reading is the snake. Shed the old skin. So there you go. We're being asked to stop the harmful behaviors, the blaming, the shaming, the criticizing, the judging of ourselves and others. Take responsibility for whatever it is in our own lives that we have day to day, that we face day to day, and make one small change towards love, towards betterment, towards nourishment. It takes courage, and our Mother, Divine Mother, is watching over us and helping us with that. The snake is all about the shedding and the releasing, the shedding and the releasing, the shedding and the releasing. Say it 3 times. Cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents and gifts to the world. So there you go. There's a reason that all this releasing and shedding and changing is necessary, because it's going to take each and every one of us to wake up to, well, we're not all going to wake up, but it's going to take whoever's listening to this to reveal that which you've been hiding, that you've been afraid to speak up about, or you've been afraid to change, or you've been afraid to delve into, or you've been afraid to investigate, because you might find that you're going to be asked to do something, and that something is what your soul came here to do. Yeah. So we're just up against a little bit of fear, but no worry. It's all getting shedded anyway. The energy of renewal is washing over our life at this time. So if some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized, or you've been misread by others, this energy is leaving. That's a wonderful piece of this. If you have felt that you haven't been seen for your true self, or what you stand for, live for, has not been honored or seen by others, that's going to be leaving. That's a relief, because that frees us up. And I think that that's happening, in droves right now. That the time has come to stop the petty grievances and the blaming and the shaming, and just be who you are, and not worry what other people think of you. And the second card, which is in the place of what our heart wants us to know, is that guardian angel, we're not alone. So there's so many of us that have paved the way, and also are lighting the way right now, saying, come on, we can do this, we can do it, we can do it. We can do our part in our own personal lives and in the lives of others, to be kinder, to be more compassionate, to be ourselves, to share our gifts, to do what we love. And that shifts the world, shifts everything, shifts you, and then shifts the world. The last card is in the place of where we need to grow or heal. And this is star ancestor. Follow the wisdom of your soul. So the one thing about that is that first we have to believe that our soul has wisdom, or that we have a soul, or that we are an eternal being, far more amazing than we've ever realized, and we are. So step one, who you are, who are you? You are a being of light, an eternal being having adventures, having experiences. You came here to be here now on this planet to live, to feel, to have an experience. And you have a soul, and that's kind of, I feel like that our soul is it's the navigation system, but sometimes we don't know that in a lifetime, but in this lifetime you do. Follow your soul. Follow the voice of your soul. And one of the ways to do that is to do the meditation, quiet, listen, do what you love. That's the voice of your soul. Doing what you love, caring for yourself, loving yourself. Certain words that might come through in this reading that give you a little tingle, that's your soul coming through me, saying, hello, I'm talking to you. And I'm doing it through nature. I'm doing it through the things you read. I'm doing it through videos like this. And so our star ancestor is also bringing through information and messages. Like, I believe that all the people that have ever lived on this planet have left, well, that's our ancestors, have left not only their DNA, but wisdom, unmet dreams, and we're here to fulfill them, because they're also ours. They're not someone else's that we're here to fulfill, but they're ours, because these ancestors came from the stars, just like we did, and returned to the stars, and they're shining down their wisdom, and it's speaking to us through our soul. And let's see what the card might say more. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. And how do you know when messages are coming from your soul? And I said, you'll feel it. You'll feel a tingling or a vibration in your body. You'll just go, yeah, that feels right to me. And so some of the message here is kind of trying to get rid of anything that is in your way of hearing your soul, of hearing the messages, knowing the messages. So that's the shame, the blame, the judgment, the criticism. That's in the way of your soul. Your soul never speaks in that language. So there is a deeper purpose to your human journey. That was a message that came through in the meditation I did on the previous video. There's something deeper happening right now to all of us collectively, that it's waking up. Yeah, it's like stirring and screaming. Hello, you were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming to you your way recently isn't new, but it's memories. So there you go. It's alive within you. Everything that you need, all that your soul is came here to experience is within you, and it's wanting it ready, and it's time to wake it up, start over, start living true to your soul and your heart, and know that you're not alone, that there's so many beings of love and so many beings of light and so many beings of help that are here to help you spiritually and emotionally and mentally and physically, and that we are one with so many helpful beings. The stars, the star ancestors, the angels, the goddesses, the realms of help. And so this week, make sure you listen, and the information and insights that are coming through that feel resonant with you, take action on them and be with it. Just be with it. So taking action could mean listening, writing it down, discussing it with someone. Your soul's talking to you. Our souls are talking to us very loudly right now. And if you're listening to this and you want to know what your soul is saying, and your soul is letting you know, have the courage to find out, have the courage to take time to listen and spend time with yourself in honoring and respecting who you are, that you have a beautiful purpose and mission for being here. And if you need any help, guidance, I'm here for you. And taking clients virtually, we really need each other. And my prayers, my love, my support are pouring forth. And I also want you to know that you can call on your guidance all the time, anytime, and by a simple help, and they'll be there, and you will have what you need. So if you feel called to reach out to me, I'm here. If you feel called to listen to others or to learn something, you are valuable, and you hold a key that no one else holds. You hold it. So I'd like to see those doors open with the key that you hold. Yes, yes, yes. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. They're going to be opening the key, like taking our keys and opening doors and starting over in a way where we are taking responsibility for whatever it is we can do, one small change. We're going to be listening and opening to the realms of spirit that are here to guide us, love us, bring us to a better way. Yeah, and just being there for each other. These times are hard. They're struggling. I'm blessed right now. The fires are still here around me, but we had a snowstorm, and what a miracle. A snowstorm in September, early September, and the flames, or it helped stop the spread of the fire, but the fire is still going. And I can't even describe the feeling of having that orange, eerie, smoky glow over us for 2 days. And so my prayers go out to everyone who are being affected in such a way where it's not letting up. And I pray for rain, pray for snow, I pray for gentleness, I pray for peace, I pray for honoring all the animals and the trees and the land that have suffered and died, and the people and their homes, and just a huge, huge, heart-expanding care. And it includes you, and this is what our planet's longing for right now. And what you know this. It's longing for compassion and kindness. And it takes courage. And Our Lady of Starting Over is here. Out with the old, in with the new way of offering kindness and compassion. And we don't have to agree, but what we do have to do is, for our own benefit and the benefit of the whole, is to offer kindness and compassion to our fellow human. Every life is valuable, and we're seeing such loss, and it won't stop until we start over. Yeah. I hope to see that change in my lifetime. I do, and I hope it for you and wish it for you. In the meantime, we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on doing our part and doing what we know in our heart, being ourselves, getting out our tools, our truth, our gifts, our talents, and sharing them, because we need you right now. You don't need any more learning, schooling. You can learn in school, I love that too, but you don't need any more in order to share your gifts, because your gifts are needed absolutely now. Okay, that's enough Mama Mary for now. And so may you have a blessed week, shedding and releasing, thinking about only carrying that which you could carry out of your house if you had to leave in a quick moment. What's important? What would you take? It's a reality for so many of us right now. And the value of life. I value you. I honor you. I love you.